It's awesome that you now have a TI Innovator hub, but did you know that it started off life like this? This is a TI or Texas Instruments launchpad used by engineers, just the same as a Raspberry Pi or Arduino. It's exactly the same, but you can see that it's got lots of spikes on it, lots of things that can be broken and stabbed into people, so it's not ideal for school use. So what they've done is they put it into this box, exactly the same as the launchpad, but to make it much safer for a school environment. Awesome. So we want to make sure that the Innovator Hub has the latest operating system, and so does our handheld. On the handheld, to check our operating system, we go into Men, second Men, About, and we can see that it's 5.3. That is the latest operating system that your handheld should be running. On the hub, well, we have to connect that to the calculator. To do that, you'll use the mini USB to mini USB cable that you get provided. I don't know if you've noticed, but on these cables, it will say the letters A and B. That means that they have a direction. You can see that also in the end of some of them as well. Some of them will have a white tip in the end. This one actually doesn't, but some of them will have a white tip in the end. And that's because current only flows one way. And if you explain that to students with phone chargers, then it makes sense. And also if they have rechargeable battery, how they swap it around. So A is the starting end. That's the current end. That goes into the calculator. And B goes into the hub. Find the wrong end. There we go. Alright, once we've got them connected, and I'll show you on both the handheld and the digital version, we're going to go into Apps. And in Apps, we've got number 6, which is the hub. Now the Smart View version isn't connected to a hub, but we can see on the handheld, if I hold it up, that, can we get the light just right? That, it says that it's got SCET version 1.3. This is also the updated operating system that you should be running on the hub. But what do you need to do if they're not both on the latest operating system? Well, I'll now show you. On the TI Australia website, you'll notice that here it is. It tells us about the operating system of TI84CE. It's 5.3. We click on Update Now. My school computer's being a bit slow here. And we can see that it explains how to do it. Update Now again. And we can see that it will show exactly what to do for both the hub and for the graphing calculator and for Smart View if we also needed to update that as well. Let's choose all three of them. It'll explain what to do. So what I do is I use TI Connect, which is a piece of free software. This is an awesome piece of software for uploading and downloading programs and lists onto the handheld. But also for the updating operating systems as well. And also for taking screenshots, so great for students with their assignments. Here's the operating system which I have with also the bundles which has the hub on it, and I leave that on my desktop so I can just drag and drop it for students. And here's the updated Smart View, which is a free upgrade to get the updated Smart View. So what do I do? Well, I have TI Connect. There it is open there. I then get my handheld and connect it using a USB to mini USB connector. You will see this is now connected, and if it was an operating system 5.3, it would tell me here that it wasn't. If it wasn't, I would then simply find my operating system on my desktop and just drag and drop it over to the TI Connect. Just make sure that you're in Calculator Explorer when you do that. There we go, and it will show you exactly what's on the calculator, and just drag and drop it from your desktop straight onto there and the operating system will update. So what about for the hub? Well, again, it tells you on the website what to do, and again, you have to download a piece of software for the hub update, alright, and that will then look like this. Just drag it down so you can see it a bit clearer. This will look like this. It will then tell you that the hub is connected. This time you use a USB to micro USB cable. make sure you use a micro USB cable and put it into the power port on the hub. And then you would browse, find the sketch that you would have again on your desktop, there's 1.3, and simply upload that using that hub software. It's that simple. Good luck, and any problems, please message me. Thank you.